Hello guys, my name is Devin, my YouTube channel is DRG Brothers, and welcome to another video. And today we're going to be talking about how to find inverse matrices. Now, these inverse matrices are useful for solving problems. Now, a 2x2 inverse matrix is actually pretty easy to find. So if we were trying to find the inverse matrix, or the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, all we do is swap these two and change the signs of these two. So the inverse would be 4 minus 2 minus 3, 1. Okay, but so that doesn't work for bigger problems like a 3x3. So today I'm going to be showing you how to how to find a 3x3 inverse matrix. So the matrix we're going to be using, the one that we want to find the inverse matrix for, the matrix is 1 minus 2 1 2 0 1 minus 1 1 0. Okay, and then so as it turns out, I'm going to give you the results so we know what we're aiming for. The inverse matrix is 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 3 4. This is the inverse matrix. I'm going to show you how to find it. And we're going to be using what's known as the identity matrix, which can be as big as you need it to be. But so all it is so the entire thing is zeros except for a diagonal of ones in a fashion like this. So this is how it would look. Like this. Notice the diagonal of ones. Okay? So now we're going to begin solving. And we're going to be using this along with the method of Gaussian elimination. So first we're going to write our bracket, and we're going to put our matrix that we want to solve into the left side. And then you can put a dotted line here if you need to. It isn't required. You don't have to do this, but you can. And then you're going to put a 3x3 identity matrix over here. So this is how we set up this problem, okay? And then we're going to use Gaussian elimination. First, we're going to find this 0, then this 0, then this 0. Then we're going to find this 0, then this 0, and then this 0. What we're going to be doing is we're going to take this inverse matrix over here, and we're going to bring it over to this side. And then on the right is going to be the inverse matrix. So we're going to walk through this. So first we have to create our triangle. So we already have a 1 here. Okay, if you don't know how to do Gaussian elimination, go and check out the video on that. So we already have a 1 here, so we don't need to worry about that. So the next thing we got to do is this 2. Right here, we have to turn this into a 0. So we're going to do 2R1, or 2 times the numbers in row 1, add that to the numbers in row 2, and put the result in row 2. And remember, we're always going to put that in the row that we're changing. So then we're going to do that, and that's going to be 1, 2, minus 1, 1, 0, 0. Then we have to do our next row, which is the one being changed, but we're also going to do the bottom one first, since that's not going to change, at least for the time being. And then doing all the calculations, we're going to have a 0, a 4, a minus 1, a 2, a 1, and a 0. Okay? And then we're going to do it again. So next we need to turn this 1 into a 0. So we're going to do minus 1 times the numbers in row 1, add those to the numbers in row 3, and put the result in row 3. Okay? And we're going to do that. So the first 2 rows are not going to change because we're not affecting those rows. So we're going to put them all in. All right? And then the last row, doing all the calculation, that comes out to 0, minus 3, 1, minus 1, 0, and 1. Okay? And then we're going to keep progressing. Now in the next one, and until really and the first bit of the problem for the next 3 steps or so, we're going to have to add in some fractions. That's okay, though. So next we have to turn this 4 into a 1. So we're going to do a fourth of that. A fourth of the numbers in row 2 and put the results in row 2. Okay, and we're going to draw our next matrix. So remember, the top row and the third row, because we're affecting the second one, are not going to change. 3, 1, minus 1, 0, 1. And so this is going to come out to 0, 1, minus a fourth, 1/2, 1/4, 0. Okay? And then, we just keep moving. So next we need to turn this -3 into a 0. So it's going to be 3 times the numbers in row 2. Add those to the numbers in row 3. Put the results in row 3. We're going to do that. So the first and second rows are not going to be changed. So 1, 0, 2, 1, -1, -4, so on, because saying all these numbers would be kind of hard. There. And then now we're going to fill in the bottom row, and that's going to turn out to 0, 0, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1. Right? Again, remember, we're multiplying these numbers by 3 and then adding them to these numbers. Okay? Next step, we need to turn this into a 1. So what we're doing is we're multiplying everything by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 1/4 is 4, so it's going to be 4 times the numbers in row 3, and the result goes into row 3. And we're going to do that. All right? Now we're not changing the first 2 rows. Like so. And we need to fill in this bottom row now. And what's great about this next step is once we do this bottom row, the bottom row will never change for the entire rest of this problem. That's a bonus of this. So we're going to have 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice how if we go back up here to our original problem, look. So this would be where our dotted line is. We have 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. That's why this doesn't have to change. Plus, we already have this triangle pattern, and any more of the zeros we need are in this, and this position. This bottom row does not have to be changed anymore. So we're going to continue with the problem. So now we have to turn these next numbers into zeros. So this -1/4 is the next number that has to be turned into a 0. So this is going to be 1/4 times the numbers in row 3. Add that to row 2 and put the results into row 2. So this is kind of a backwards of what we've been doing. So I'm going to explain this. So we're going to multiply each number by 1/4, which is going to turn this into a 0. Because we have to multiply it by this 1. So 1/4 times 1 is 1/4. Add that to -1/4, and that's 0. And so, again, I'm going to spare you all of these major calculations. And I'm just going to show you what we've got. So there we go. Okay, so now we have the second row, which is going to be 0. And finally, from this stage on, we're out of the fractions now. 0, 1, 0. 1, 1, 1. All right, and again, if we'll go back to our original thing here, look, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? So we're almost done now. Now we just have to put a 0 here, and then after that, a 0 here. So we're going to write our next command, and we have to write that this in the top row, because otherwise it's not going. It's essentially wrong form. So -2 times the numbers of row 2. Add that to row. Oh, hold on. I think I missed a step, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I missed a step. I'm sorry. Here, so instead of this, it's going to be 1 times the numbers in row 3. Add those to row 1 and put the results into row 1. Okay, and we're going to draw our thing. So we have, and we're affecting the first row this time. So we have 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. And then we're going to write in the rest of the top rows. So that's 1, 2, 0, 3, 3, 4. We're almost done. There's only one step left, and that is to put a 0 here. So we're going to write in the, essentially command for it, And that's the -2 times the numbers in row 2. Add that to the numbers in row 1 and put the results into row 1. Okay, and when we do that final step, we're left with this 3 by 6 matrix. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. And again, we can draw our dashed line. And if you'll notice back to our original problem here, this here is the desired result, you see? And now we have that desired result. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you for another video. Bye, guys.